Have you ever felt like you were standing at the edge of a vast, unknown ocean, the waves whispering secrets you can't quite hear? In those moments, do you find yourself longing for a map, a compass, anything that could guide you through the uncertainties that lay sprawled beneath the starlit sky? My dear child, I know the weight of weariness that sometimes settles upon your shoulders, as heavy as the setting sun sinking into the horizon. I see you when the paths you walk seem to blur into the fog of routine, each day bleeding into the next without a signpost in sight. I understand that feeling of being lost, of yearning for a beacon in the night. And it is to you I speak now, gently, with a voice as soft as the breeze that rustles through the autumn leaves. In your journey through life, there are habits, simple yet profound, that if embraced, can transform the landscape of your days. These are not mere actions, but lanterns to light your way, tools to carve out a path to peace and fulfillment. Let me guide you through these habits, one by one, like stepping stones across the river of your doubts. The first habit is the art of stillness. In the rush and roar of life, stillness is that quiet nook under the old oak tree where time seems to pause. Each day, gift yourself a moment of stillness. Just a few minutes to close your eyes, to breathe, to be. In these moments, allow yourself to feel my presence, as close and real as the heartbeat within your chest. This stillness is the cradle of clarity where the muddled thoughts settle and the important ones shine like gold dust in the sunlight. Next, embrace the habit of gratitude. Gratitude is the melody that plays when the storm has passed and leaves are dripping with the fresh rain of new beginnings. Start your day by whispering thanks for the dawn, for the sleep that refreshed you, for the roof that shelters you. Let gratitude be your evening song, for the lessons learned, for the moments shared with loved ones, for the quiet night that envelopes the world in its embrace. Gratitude turns what we have into enough, and more. It bathes your life in the hues of contentment and joy, painting over the dull grays of discontent. Thirdly, cultivate the habit of kindness. Kindness is the language that the deaf can hear and the blind can see, a language where your soul speaks directly to another's. Be kind in words, generous in deeds, gentle in criticism. Smile at the stranger, offer warmth to the cold, lift up the fallen. Each act of kindness plants a seed of joy in your heart, which blossoms into a garden where others can find shelter and solace. The fourth habit is reflection. Like the moon reflects the light of the sun, let your life reflect the lessons of your days. Each night, as darkness drapes the world in its starry shawl, take a moment to reflect on your day. What did you learn? How did you grow? What can you improve? Reflection is the mirror that shows not only your face but your soul, urging you to look deeper, to understand better, to grow wiser. Finally, pursue the habit of perseverance. Life is not always a clear, straight path. There are mountains to climb, oceans to cross, challenges to meet. Perseverance is the steady drumbeat that pushes you forward when the shadows lengthen and the winds grow cold. Remember, the oak tree was once a tiny acorn that stood its ground. Through storms and winds, through nights and days, it held onto the earth until one day, it touched the sky. Let perseverance be your roots, your unwavering commitment to your journey, your dreams, your becoming. These habits, my child, are simple yet powerful. They are like stars in the night sky, alone they shine, but together, they illuminate the darkness. As you weave these habits into the tapestry of your life, you will find that the map you longed for was written in the palm of your hand, the compass you needed was always beating in your chest. So, take these words, hold them close like a lantern against the night. Let them guide you, comfort you, strengthen you. Remember, in the silence between my words, I am still speaking, still reaching out to you with a love as vast as the ocean, as tender as the night. Now, check the recommended video that appeared on the screen and keep listening to my voice. Even as you seek to navigate through this vast ocean of life, remember, you are not alone. I am with you, in the whisper of the wind, in the laughter of a child, in the warmth of a shared smile. Let these habits become your anchors, your steady companions on this voyage. Reflect on the art of stillness once more. In the chaos that often envelopes our days, finding a moment of peace can seem like discovering a rare gem. This stillness is not emptiness, it is a fullness of being, an acute awareness of life pulsing all around and within you. It's in these quiet moments that you can hear my voice most clearly, not as an echo from afar, but as a soothing whisper, echoing within the chambers of your own heart. Expand your practice of gratitude. It's easy to be thankful for the big moments, the overt blessings, but try to find gratitude in the small, seemingly insignificant parts of your day. The way morning light filters through your window, the scent of rain on dry earth, the quiet perseverance of nature, these are all causes for celebration, silent reminders of the ever-present beauty in your world. Deepen your kindness, for it is through acts of loving compassion that you see the truest reflection of yourself and others. Each time you extend kindness, you bridge the gap between isolation and connection, between despair and hope. In a world that often prioritizes self-interest, your kindness is a beacon of communal spirit and love. In your reflections, be honest and gentle with yourself. Reflection is not about dwelling on what went wrong, it's about appreciating what went right and understanding what can be better. It's a loving dialogue with your soul, where you can admit your fears and acknowledge your dreams. It is through reflection that you chart your course, adjusting as needed, always with the intention of moving toward greater light. And in your perseverance, find strength not just in enduring but in thriving. Perseverance isn't merely about holding on, it's about moving forward with hope and determination, no matter how stormy the seas. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. It is in perseverance that you find your power, the strength to rise above the tempests, to transform challenges into stepping stones. As you integrate these habits into your daily life, you will notice a change not just in what you do, but in who you are. You will find yourself more centered, more serene, and more equipped to handle the ebbs and flows of existence. These habits are not just actions but are reflections of the deepest truths of your being. They are expressions of your inherent divinity, ways through which you manifest your essence in the world. Remember, my child, in each moment of life, in every breath you take, there is a possibility for renewal, for growth, for transformation. Life is not merely about enduring, it is about evolving. As you walk this earth, let these habits sculpt you into the fullest expression of yourself, an embodiment of peace, joy, and love. As you continue on your journey, hold these truths close to your heart. Know that each day is a canvas, each moment a brushstroke. You are the artist of your life's mural. With each habit, with each act of stillness, gratitude, kindness, reflection, and perseverance, you paint a life of profound beauty and meaning. And when the days grow long and the nights heavy, when the stars hide behind the clouds and the ocean roars louder than your thoughts, remember these words. Remember that you are never alone, that my love surrounds you like the vast sky envelopes the earth. In those times, come back to these habits, let them be your guide back to peace, back to yourself. Now, as the journey continues and new horizons await, look within and all around with eyes wide open, heart ready to receive, and spirit willing to soar. Embrace the beauty, the struggle, the joy, and the pain, for all are threads in the rich tapestry of your existence. Now, check the recommended video that appeared on the screen and keep listening to my voice.